Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. I thought I'd come and continue to discuss the process, to comment on the process of ascension. I welcome your comments as well, what you think about all that. It's very hot here, so but I thought I come anyway, spontaneously. What's going on is a deep alchemical process to transform us from a physical dense body into a light body. And this transformation is ongoing, and mostly for those who are seeking to align with the higher self, their heart, they're following their heart, that are submissive to the higher powers. And I think Spirit has shown me many things that are going to be happening, and it's like those amazing powers, but they will only manifest when it's the time to manifest. Yet you receive it at face value, whatever Spirit is giving you. It may be a bit ahead in the future, or it may be very soon. We don't know, so we just take it. For there is a lot of old powers that will be returning, the powers that we acquire in past lives. But we're going to get new powers as well. For now, the powers, the amazing power that we have already is the power of unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness, of empathy, the ability to feel the emotions of others, the power of telepathy, to communicate with your mind, the power of precognition, to see ahead of time, to receive information from the future, to look to retrocognition, to look back into the past beyond this life. For many revelations are coming more and more about, if you haven't had that yet, it will come, the past life revelations. What we seek is to live the life of God, but we're part of God here, but we're not living the life of God. Truth is like the life of God is immortal, the life of God is eternal, it is unbreakable, and that is really what we're coming into when we're going to reach this point of freedom in the fifth dimension. It's like it's our intellect is merging with unconditional love, and we are transcending all the old dogmas and beliefs of society that we've been taught. And so it is just continue to cultivate, know that you're already connected to this eternal life of God. It's just a matter of integrating the frequency. And I commented the other day about having your ego on your left shoulder as an observer. Well, it is quite useful, not just in meditation, but in daily life, to imagine you have your ego on your left shoulder that is perched there. But you can also imagine that you have Spirit that is perched on your right shoulder, that's whispering you thoughts and ideas. The archetype that was mostly illustrating that was the great goddess Athena. We send greetings. She's a wonderful spirit who's really assisting from behind the scene. She's the goddess of wisdom, and she always have an owl on her shoulder, and because she's got a lot of wisdom, but the owl will give her the complementary wisdom that she needs in any given situation. What we seek is to become harmless, to become benign, to have no more ability to hurt anyone or anything. And then we move beyond cause and effect into a state of grace, because cause and effect is really here to reflect us all of the imperfection, which are everywhere. The more lucid you are, the more you will see that there are flaws everywhere, and those flaws that we have within our consciousness are creating all kinds of problems. So it is about achieving divine neutrality, to be serene, to know what we also, to have the wisdom to know what we should let go and not interfere. For we never want to hold on to point out problems, and this is really not. And then there are certain things we need to intervene, and then we can also send a sacred fire, or we can ask an angel to balance out an energy or to take care of a situation. We're going to learn to utilize all those resources in a parenthesis. I wanted to say that I talked about animal guides, but we all have an animal ancestor that is dominant within ourselves, an animal, because we have the animal nature below and the angelic nature above. As the Greek explains, Prometheus, when he created humans, they have no archetype. The human is naked, he's got nothing, he's got to choose which way he goes. But we have this animal ancestors. For many years now, not so much, but for many years, every woman I would meet, Spirit would point out, would show me the animal that was dominating within that person. There was like a panther, and then a spider, and then this very specific dog, and I even met a dove. So we all have. I didn't see that so much in men, but I used to see it in women. It's quite, and we all have this animal ancestor. It will reveal itself. This animal. It's not really a guide. It's more like a power. that is dominant on the subconscious level. We have to so it's like I'm closing the parenthesis, and to accept also that the impact that we're having, we always have impact in regardless, internally and externally, and it's like all is adding to the collective field on the planet, but also on the universe, and maybe we sometimes we can even have thoughts that affect the grand universe, the totality of creation at this point in time. Not to say about the master universe, that's quite a little bit beyond my reach, but um, so it's like, even if we don't see that we received into the world, if we feel like the world is more interested in this or that or this or that, the little things of the world, just follow. It's not a matter of the number of followers you have or the number of likes or anything. It's about the power that the power and the energy and the love that you're feeding into the grid. That's at the end, that's really what counts, not the reflection of the world. Yet the world will be more welcoming of the energy of the light working community as time goes on. But we don't need to wait for great financial reset. We don't need to wait for the mass arrest. We don't need to wait for the galactic to come. We don't need to wait for the solar flash. What we need is to vibrate in harmony with what we've been asking for, to receive it and move into a utmost experience, even, rather than always being focalized on about the physical, material, external reality. Also wanted to say that every nation, every country, every culture has something to add to the global culture. Every country, every nation, every has connection to the stars. They have connection to the spirit and unique connections. And so we all here to eventually to come together as one world. And this is really the point of the golden age, is so that we can understand that we are one world, one people, one God, one sky. For now, there's many sky, many gods, many beliefs. But when the revelations will come, everything will become clear. In terms of the extraterrestrial, I see them. They've been spending billions and billions and billions of dollars on advanced technology looking for microbes in distant galaxies. When the extraterrestrial have always been here, it is the zoo theory. They're just waiting for us to be spiritually evolved enough to be able to communicate with them. The crop circle is a proof of the extraterrestrial, just as the UFO. It's about sacred geometry. Very soon, I don't know when, but those crop circles, those sacred geometry, are going to start appearing in the sky. It is a sign that they've always been there. It's like, and when we're going to move into the fifth dimension, it's going to be a grand celebration, a return to a connection, to a family, to all our family in the stars, but also all the ancestors will be present. And it will be quite wonderful, and it will be a never-ending celebration. It will not stop. It will not stop. It's not going to be an event. It's going to be an ongoing process. Once we return to this connection to the life of God that we're seeking to embody. And so I'm going to pull a card. I want to say you can use mineral. It's very important to right now I'm working with this labradorite. It's a beautiful stone. It's a healing stone. It never leaves me. But I'm also wearing an amethyst. I might be looking for a citrine. But the mineral will stabilize you, will assist you, will... You have to learn to open them, close them, to communicate. They're communicating on a much higher frequency. The card of the day, wow, is happy. It's like accepting that everything is perfect. Be happy. Just don't worry. Be happy. It's like the perfection in all things, because we know that there is a creator, there is a creative process that comes from supreme intelligence that is at work, and everything is in its proper place, and everything that we've been wanting is coming our way as soon as we're in a vibration that is fully aligned with it. So happy. So I wanted to make the blonde minute. It's like talking about the politics, not about the political stage, but about ideas. Yesterday I was discussing the idea that every leader should be first interested in elevating the quality of life of all its citizenry, and it's something that we can. I think we should all be able to agree on that, to elevate the quality of our life. Of course, there will be marginal people that will tell you, well, that's not the priority. The priority is to paint in blue all the giraffes, and so there will always be marginal people that are completely out of sync with what needs to be done. Just an example, but there will always be people that are just about contradicting whatever, even if it makes sense. So So it's part of the process, but it's also about the sense of priority. And to we're gonna need to do things that have the minimum efforts and the maximum result, the maximum impact, and move little step by little step. Also wanted to say the problem is not wealth. It's not the wealthy people. It is poverty that we want to eliminate. We don't want to eliminate wealth. We want to eliminate poverty, and for this there is all sorts of ideas that are going to be able to, we're going to need to come into the public, the general public, so they can integrate it and accept it for things to change, what is most functional for the city to evolve. There is a great political book that I recommend for anybody that has the courage to, because at some point we're going to need to, some of us will need to get into it and just get our sleeves and we're going to go into it, although I feel like you need to really thick skin to go and get into politics. Share this is that many years ago, God descended from the infinite in a magnificent vision and asked me the favor to get involved in the French politics. And so of course I said yes. I was completely beyond my mind on what's to be done. But I said yes, and then he returned into the infinite. I said, don't leave me here, take me with you. But now I'm getting a sense of what I need to be here. And for me, I have many past life that's been revealed. And for me, politics is Vini Vidi Vici. It's something. I've been emperor in Rome. I've been king of France. I've been American president in the 19th century. I've done all that. Now it's about creativity, painting, and Paris is the word that goes through my mind all the time, but it's nothing like 100 times a day. But I have to wait. Right now, I'm preparing a trip to the south of France. I'm going to verify that the Mediterranean Sea is still there. I haven't seen it in many years. People tell me it is still there, but I'm going to be able to verify that. For it is good to verify things. Whenever a truth comes in, you want to integrate it in your heart. You want to filter through your heart how it feels before you accept it as true. Well, I can accept even if I don't see the ocean and the sea, that they're still there while I don't look at them. But this book, there is a book of Plato called The Republic. It is a wonderful book. For me, it was really about the administration, how the city works, and the idea that for the Dolce Vita is really what we seek, to elevate the quality of our life. The 20th century is going to be about, once we go through all that, the darkness, after that, we're going to take care of ourselves, the quality of life, about all social classes. And it's like not just, but everybody has to have the ability to progress and evolve through the fruits of their work. And this is like the social elevator, which doesn't work in France. It's maybe still more working in America, the American dream and so on. And Plato explained in this book, in his time, it was a different time, but that is something completely natural, this social elevator. A slave will want to be free. A free man will want to be a citizen. He will want to belong to the city. A citizen will want to be rich. A rich man will want to be a governor. A governor will want to be a king, and a king will want to be a god. It is part of the process of ascension and evolution. So we're going to need to recreate that. There's all kinds of things, all kinds of practical aspect. I'm personally spirited, like I said. I'm going to have to. It's not in my priority, nor in personal ambition. But if I've been asked to get involved at some point, and I will work mostly as a referee. It's like to not to play for any team, just to be a referee. There is a great deal of when have to go a great audit and all the systems are functioning to see what works, what doesn't work, where we're wasting time and energy and money to make people miserable when this could be those resources could be used to make life of the people better. But all that will unfold in due time. Well, thank you very much for your comments. If you have any ideas, thoughts you want to share about that, thank you for liking and for sharing and for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. I may still be able to do a few of those. And I'm going to sing this song. I'm going to let the truck pass because we're in the countryside, but it's pretty busy here. It's a song that talks about heaven. When you find the love of your life, when you find somebody that you adore and you love deeply, it feels like a heaven. So it's like we want to continue to focus on this alignment and to attract our complement, our match. We're seeking a match for who we are. For nobody's perfect, but there are people that are perfect for us, and that is really what we're seeking to experience. So this song is called Heaven. It goes like this. Oh, thinking about all our younger years, there was only you and me. We were young and wild and free. Now nothing can take you away from me. We've been down that road before, but it's over now. You keep coming back for more. Baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I find it hard to believe we're in heaven. Oh, once in your life you find someone who will turn your world around, bring you up when you're feeling down. Yeah, nothing can change what you mean to me. Oh, there's a lot that I could say, but just hold me now, 'cause your love will light the way. Baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I find it hard to believe we're in heaven. Yeah, love is all that I need, and I found it here in your heart. It isn't hard to see we're in heaven. I've been waiting for so long, for something to arrive, for love to come along. Now our dreams are coming true, through the good times and the bad. Yeah, I'll be standing here by you. Baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I find it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't hard to see we're in heaven. Heaven, you're all that I want, you're all that I need. This love song. I have a very strange alignment because romantic is very mysterious what is going on. There is more than one alignment that is aligning, and I said, wow, it's like very strange and mysterious, and yet we will take life one day at a time, find the flow, find the inspiration each and every day. The observer of the day is the dreams. There is the manifestation of dreams. Follow your dreams and do no harm, basically. And regardless, it's like, because if we're not moving forward, we're going to fall down. We're going backwards. It's like Einstein used to say, life is you're like on a bicycle. If you stop moving forward, you're going to fall or moving backwards. The highest wisdom is patience, to learn not to be distracted by all the delays, and to be patient. Any good things require patience. It's not always about instant gratification. It's about cultivating this sense of this alignment. What we need to understand is the same card as we had in the French reading. It is hesitation. We need to overcome hesitation, not to hesitate too long. Sometimes we need to make a choice, a decision. If we make the wrong decision, we'll know about it and we'll be able to correct. But if we don't make a choice, then everything remains at bay. It remains standstill. What we need to do is luck. We had that as a result in a French reading. Luck is when God wants to remain anonymous, but it's about those things that we've been cultivating in our pyramid, crystal pyramid. We put a lot of love, light, and trust, and all kinds of things. And sometimes we're doing withdrawal. It's like a lucky break. So just can't expect it. Be patient about it. And the outcome will be indulgence, to let go of severity. We have to stay on track, yet we have to be indulgent, not to be too severe in relationship to ourselves and to others. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day. I hope this was interesting for you, and I'll talk to you later. Salat.